Beats Planet.
Boy, oh boy, what's happening, y'all? Vach Lombardi, back at it again. Back like broad stress, by the way. I wasn't even going to do this, I swear to God. I was just going to go to sleep after the day job. I was going to lay around and play NCAA 14. But Giants fans like to get on my nerves, fam. Giants fans like to tap me on the shoulder and try to pull my card. Giants fans want sauce from Vach Lombardi. Well, okay, cool. All right, cool. So we're going to break down how bad the Giants really were last year. Let me hop in the chat box so I can say what's up to my people. Zach Donovan, I don't know if you care about being first, but famo, you're first. Salute. Steven, Jackson, Deion Sanders. That can't be the Deion Sanders that we familiar with. If that's the case, you'd be trash, but you probably the good Deion Sanders. So what up, Doc? Jackson. Q Diggs, gang. I don't know who that is. J-Dub, Desmond Thomas. I ain't finna do this all day. Andrew Bailey, what's happening? Gabriel, what's happening? Cruzan, what's happening? J-Dub Z, what's happening? I think he trolling in my damn chat box. I don't know. I need an adult. Anyway, Cheyenne Maxwell, what's happening? So peep this out, y'all. I was minding my own business. I was giving props to Will Hernandez, and I was talking about how good Saquon Barkley is going to be. And I may have said, the Giants O-line was trash last year, okay? And even if, even if you like a super fan or whatever, like that's old Giants, you know what I mean? It's 2017 Giants. You ain't got to lie to me. You ain't got to lie to kick it to make it seem like your Giants were solid when they really weren't. You see what I mean? But homeboy wanted to make it a point to try to prove that Bobby Hart wasn't trash. Or he wanted to make it a point that Chad Wheeler wasn't trash. This is the funny part. Because they feel like they fixed their tackle situation by grabbing Nate Solder. And that's fine. Just put Nate Solder on the left side, but you didn't really get rid of the Eric Flowers problem. You just put him on the side where the better defensive ends are. So, with all this trash talking, y'all know Vach Lombardi don't like to do anything without backing it up. Vach don't like to do nothing without bringing proof to the table. So I'm going to do this different type of film session, type of live stream today. So I want to take y'all's calls. If you want to call in to defend the Giants, you can. If you want to call in and talk crap to the Giants, you can. If you just want to, talk about O-line stuff, because we're going to get into some X's and O's and da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. If you want to call into the show just to kind of speak your piece, we can run that too. But y'all know me. This y'all show. My name just on it. So if you want to call in and you want to ask me about such and such 2017 prospect, 2018 prospect, cool. We'll do it. It's your show. Don't ask me about 2019, though, unless it's a quick look that I've done already, because in case y'all haven't noticed, it is quick look season. You know what I mean? So with that being said, let's jump to some film, man. The phone lines are open. I wish I put the phone lines on the screen, but it's 515-739-1285. And I've done this so much that I can remember it. But it's in the description if y'all need the phone number to call in. If you want to chime in, to just say whatever you want to say. I'm not provoking anybody to say anything. Okay? But if you want to call in and speak your piece about the Giants, we can make this a funny show. We can do this the right way, or we can do this the wrong way. I prefer wrong, especially when Giants talking crap to me after going 13-3. I just put the phone number and the access code in the chat box or whatever. So if y'all want to call in and talk about whatever while I'm breaking down Giants film, do your thing, man. Plus, I like offensive line anyway. Let's jump into it. Let me get my... I ain't set the phones up. Oh, Lord. My bad. I left y'all hanging. Hold up. Hold up. Let me set these phones up. I'm tripping. Who else in the chat box since then, though? Since then, though. As a Giants fan, I feel some type of way about this video. We already know this. What's even the point? Well, the Seeker, I'm glad you asked, bro. I was minding my own business, giving a fair assessment of what I feel like the Giants' new situation was. And I simply made a comment in passing where I said the Giants' offensive line was kind of trash last year. And this Giants fan, or two actually, it was two of them, they felt the need to attack me just because I'm a Cowboys fan. I guess because you want to ride with the home team so heavy that you just want to disregard the facts or whatever. It's cool. Vash Lombardi doesn't like to do anything without backing up facts, though, fam. That's what this all about. That's why I'm doing this, the Seeker. You know what I mean? And if you're a Giants fan, you can watch this video and fellowship with me that you ain't got to deal with Bobby Hart no more. Or that you ain't got to deal with Chad Wheeler no more. You see what I'm saying? You should be able to fellowship opposed to making bitter comments like you was about to make. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I don't know, we may get some solid D-line film out of this. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I pulled the sacks from the Giants last year, right? Chill, snacks, the best run stuff in the league. Okay, cool. I pulled sacks from the Giants last year, right? So I'm guessing this is probably going to be Geno Smith, or this probably going to be just everybody that was involved in getting tackled from the Giants last year. Let's take a look at it, Doc. Watch, I got you, brother. Giants fans don't want to know. Not be minding my business, dog. Let's see. Is that Ryan Kerrigan? Look, man, if I can say this, though, if I can give Giants fans credit for something, Eric Flowers ain't as trash as I thought he was. Now, don't get me wrong. Eric Flowers is terrible, and he has his fair share of badness. But, fam, I didn't know how bad all the Giants tackles were until I watched it. Look at the right tackle right here. You see how late the right tackle got hands on this end right here? Like 91, that's Kerrigan or whatnot. Kerrigan is at the edge before 66 even gets his hands up. 66 got his hands in the holster right now. He ain't even ready to attack. And Kerrigan is at the edge, right? Look, 66 is going to now finally, you see how soft that is? Look at how soft that is. That ain't powerful. That ain't strong. But look, Kerrigan just going to bend that corner, flip those hips, and he going to get that strip sack. We got all night. And like I said, this ain't me making fun of Giants fans. I'm just making fun of Bobby Hart and Chad Wheeler and that scrub that I just saw get whooped by Ryan Kerrigan. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel bad, Giants fans. This ain't for me. This is for those two young men that felt, they needed to validate the Giants' offensive line last year. Let's take a look. Okay, 66 got whooped again. Let's see how this happened. Let's see. Okay, that ain't terrible. Got a little bit of you gave up your inside. Look, peep this out, fam. And I'm gonna have to have a conversation with somebody that I feel like knows better football than me. Right, I may have to tap one of these offensive line coaches on the shoulder, because ever since Brett Coleman dropped his "This Is What the Packers Do" video and it brought light to this technique, more and more people been asking me, is it valid? This and that. Should their team use? I think it's trash. This I forgot the name of it, but this actually been around for a long time, because our Ole Miss used to do it a bunch. Because we used to in high school, we used to look at Mississippi State film, because we used to model what we do upon what they would do. So we would see Ole Miss do this a bunch, and the whole swing my arms out wide and give up my inside just to be able to grab you by the shoulder pads or whatever. It's not called the hug technique. That's just what Brett Coleman calls it. But this is trash, fam. I am not a fan of this wide-armed situation. Oh, I'm going to the wrong window. Cool. This wide-armed situation. You know what I mean? Now, the kick ain't terrible. The body positioning ain't bad. But this what happens when you swing your arms out wide. This what happens when your elbows ain't tucked. You give up your chest. And if you give a gangster your chest, that's what happens. Especially if you ain't that good anyway. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what else we got? Oh, boy. We got all night. I think I got 44 sacks on this thing. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do all 44 sacks. But damn, I got the gumption to do 44 sacks. Let's see what we got here. There go your boy Bobby Hart right there. Take a look at your right tackle here. So I'm assuming... Cause look, this ain't the we just gonna call it HUD because that's what Brett Coleman called, but this is some other little long name to crap. First of all, look at your left tackle right here. Look at Flowers here. Flowers ain't in bad position. He probably should have punched this dude quicker, but he not in bad position. But Bobby Hart was the one that gave the sack up. Bobby Hart's kick was it's something funky about Bobby Hart's kick, and I ain't liking it, man. Ain't no punch right here. He just kind of grabbed him, and the angle was terrible. There wasn't much violence there. I need Bobby to drop his butt a little bit more and stop leaning forward. I'm just not with this. Look, Bobby Hart, at this point, if you lean on somebody and they move, what you think you going to do? Fall. Come on, son. Come on. I'm not making fun of the Giants offensive line. These guys aren't even on the Giants offensive line anymore, except Barry Flowers. He's still there, but David Martinez, what's happening? I'm here because two Giants fans were defending Bobby Hart and Chad Wheeler. So I'm just kind of here to, I'm just here to shed a little light on that. I'm not even hating on the Giants. It's just that, you're not going to walk around here defending Chad Wheeler and Bobby Hart. But let's run it. Let's see what we got here. Y'all see how far the left tackle is from the left guard? I mean, he's terrified. But I'll take that all day, every day. Let me scoot this over. Vaj, can you help me understand why people think Lael is trash at tackle despite this year's tape? That's what it is. They don't watch tape. They don't watch tape, Dwayne. Somebody asked me, do I like Brett Coleman? I mean, he's solid. He didn't invite me to his wedding, but ain't no beef with Brett Coleman. Like, it ain't on site with Brett Coleman. Yeah, it is what it is. I missed it. I keep missing because I'm looking at this daggone chat box. Okay, this ain't had nothing to do with them. This was just a free runner, but still fun to see Eli run for his life, not very fast. What about this play here? Got a solid number of people in the chat box. I can take. God damn, boys. Is that a tight end going for a ride? Look at the ride that this tight end go for. I don't know if y'all can see my cursor. Let me pull up my OBS. Can y'all see my cursor? Y'all can't see my cursor. I'm gonna have to talk a little bit. Look at the tight end, dog, on the right side of the formation. Look at this ride he goes on. Jeez. Nah. That ain't even offensive line, man, so I can't even put hands on that, bro. But chat box. Peep this out. Peep this out. Chat box. So we're against the Raiders right now. Do you think Khalil Mack is about to whoop somebody in front of him, or do you think somebody else is about to get the sack? Chat box, go in the comments, tell me what you think. Y'all think Khalil Mack about to get the sack, or y'all think somebody else about to whoop up on Eric Flowers? Bruce Irvin's about to whoop Eric Flowers. Tell me what y'all think while I'm in this chat box real fast. Somebody convinced me that Richburg was a top 5 center. But that ain't true. I got both Mack, somebody else. Let me check and see. Let me see what Khalil Mack about to do. Let me see what Khalil Mack about to do. Since y'all think it's Khalil Mack, let's run it. Khalil Mack is on the left side of the formation. He's 52 over there. Let's see what he do. Let's see what Khalil Mack got. Nah, Khalil Mack dropped back in coverage. So who got the hit? All right, cool. So 51. Let's see how Eric Flowers did against Bruce Irvin here. Let's take a look. See what's going on here. Let's take a look. See what's going on here. What the? Look at your boy Eric Flowers. I'm coming, Bruce. No, I'm not. Come on, Eric. You got to block one of them. Now, look, to be fair, how offensive line reaction goes or whatever, we're supposed to block the most inside guy. The problem is due to this scheme, your running back is, responsible for the inside guy. So you're responsible for the outside guy because you're a tackle. But God, look at how ugly this kick set is. It looked like he's about to fall backwards, dog. Look at this. Somebody call in and tell me why Eric Flowers is so damn uncomfortable in this daggum stance. What the hell going on? To be fair, famo, if I've been let me look at the left guard. Left guard. I don't think the left guard's wrong. Let me tell you why I don't think the left guard's wrong. I think this is what I think is supposed to happen. Right now, you got a running back front side, which is the left or right, and to be fair, the quarterback is even looking that way. So the strong side of the play is their left or right. And how these blocking schemes work sometimes is look at it in this way. Look at it as left tackle block 51, guard block the guy he blocked, center and right guard get backside to 96 and linebacker, right tackle get the 52. 52 went away, so right tackle scoots back under 96. This free running cat at 30 right here, that's the quarterback's guy. He's just supposed to get rid of the ball because there's supposed to be a free route somewhere if this dude is blitzing in that way. But I would say the guard is right, but Eric Flowers just decided to not touch nobody. And, yeah, the running back kind of let me move on. let me get out of here, dog. Somebody say Flowers need to be bagging groceries. Look, man. Look. And it's the funny part, right? I'm looking in the chat box. Gregory Chimini. Welcome to the live stream. I don't think I've seen you, Gregory, but damn, what you say? My bad. Oh, yeah. You was like, Flowers better be good at right tackle or he can just leave. This the problem, Gregory. Mostly the better defensive ends in the league are on that side. You know what I mean? That's what they go Khalil Mack. Look at Khalil. God. Oh, look at Khalil. Let me rewind the pause so I can talk to Gregory. Gregory, mostly the best defensive linemen are on that side anyway. You see what I mean? So sure, you know it's the right thing to do to put Nate Solder at left tackle, but fam, you putting Eric Flowers in a worse situation. So, hell no, it ain't the right thing to do. Man, Kim Miles, what up, bro? He said, did I get the lines yet? The line's on the way, brother. The line's on the way. You know what that means. Everybody else, not sure if they know what that means, but whatever. Can we just watch Khalil Mack film? I actually dropped a video on Khalil Mack. You can go check it out, brother. But, man, look at Khalil Mack just make, first of all, let's take a look at the right tackle and how much ground he didn't gain and how quick he got beat to the corner. Who is 63? Let me look at him. Yep. That's your boy. That's your boy. I wore number 63 when I played ball as a young lad, but fam, it's so embarrassing. Look at his feet, man. He ain't getting no depth here. So Khalil Mack gets to the edge as easy as he's ever gotten to an edge before. Tight end ain't want to chip Khalil. Tight end just getting the hell out the way. 63 got his hands all wide. He ain't finna hit nobody. Looking like Goku right before he pulled that tree out the ground. Wait a minute. Remember that time Goku right before he flexed. he flexed real strong. Then he leaned over, pulled that tree up out the ground. And General Tao was like, how the hell this little boy pull this tree out the ground? Chaz Green worse than Flowers? That's debatable. I wouldn't want to make that video, though. But, yeah, man, Khalil Mack captured his edge and took Eli's lunch money, man. It was pretty terrible. The phone lines are open if y'all want them to be. 515-739-1285, access code 309-104. I just put it in the chat box. It's also in the description. It's not on the screen this time, but that's okay. That's okay. Call in if you got a comment or if you got a joke or if you have something productive to say. Yeah, you can call in if you got something malproductive. We taking all calls today. Call in if you want to talk about Ed Oliver and Rashawn Gary and Nick Bosa. I just dropped quick looks on those guys. It is quick look season. So if you got any comments on that, man, you can call in and hit me up. Jason Jackson, what up? Desmond Thomas, what up? JT Sports Stories, what up? Wyatt Craig, what's happening, bro? Man, so look. I have no faith in 63 Chad. I want y'all to watch 63 Chad Will because I remember when I watched film the first time. I remember watching 63 get whooped up on. Right. This Giants fan tried to defend Wheeler and Hart. Wheeler's number 63 right now. He's a right tackle. I want y'all to watch what this young man was defending. That actually wasn't terrible, but it actually wasn't terrible. It was bad, but it wasn't terrible. The Seeker said Giants actually won this game. That says a lot about the Redskins and what they do then. Let me see. That actually wasn't bad, but look, you got to keep your feet moving right here. And you know what? This is the bad part, right? This is the bad part. Chad Wheeler got to feel like, yo, Eli, I finally gave you a good block here, kind of, sort of, even though he's kind of leaning. Look how hard he's leaning right here. Chad's like, yo, Eli, I finally didn't just get you killed. Can you at least, like, not hold the ball this one time? Because Eli normally gets rid of the ball, like, really, really fast, right? But the one time Chad, like, didn't die. Like, he didn't win this really good, but he didn't die. He just get hit up anyway. Freak. We're going to keep watching, though. But I'm going to go to a call real fast. Matter of fact, let me mute that. Let me mute everybody. And then we going to get back. Damn, Dustin. Dustin from Georgia called in. I guess he ain't want no smoke. He ain't want no sauce. He ain't want to talk. Call me Mr. Chimney. I want all the smoke. Call back, Dustin. Let's take a look at what we got here, man. Bring back that Will film too, though. Hey, in case y'all don't know how this work or whatever, I will be doing that throughout the season. For some reason, people think that, you know, I'm solely a Cowboys channel. Nah, I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I mean, I do plenty Cowboys content. But I'm gonna break down, you know, different players at their different teams. So Saquon and Will Hernandez will probably get a film session. The quarterbacks will get film sessions. You know, like all the preseason stuff, just to follow up on how they did. Damn it, Chad. Look at Chad. Look at the right tackle. Our left, there, right. Look at Chad. That's that. Nah, that ain't that little hug mess they doing. You just miss with your hands, buddy. Then you ducked your head. That's terrible. Come on, Chad. Cowboy fan Corey, what's crackin'-lackin'?
What's going on, homie?
I'm holding it down for the Doski Woski Pimp. What you got for the show?
Hey, man, just keep up the good work, man. First of all, foremost.
Salute.
And, yo, what you think about the D-line depth that we accumulated on the low, man? People don't want to talk about it, but I think this year NFL will be surprised by the Dallas D-line, bro.
I totally agree. Malik is going to come back healthy. Jahal Ward is apparently showing out in camp. But we don't have to, like, he doesn't have to be like a first-round pick for us. He just got to be a real good, solid depth player. You know what I mean? David Irvin is going to get in shape this the offseason. This the time that you get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Time out. I want you to take a look at your screen, fam, because I know you're on the phone. I want you to look at the screen, and I want you to watch how bad this center got beat. Look at this. Look at 72. Look at 72 across the center face right there. Look at
They
this.
some trash cans, man. And everybody think Nate Solder that good, but actually Nate Solder is overrated.
Nate's not good, but he's better than what they had. The problem is that they moved Eric Flowers on like the side where all the great guys are. But whatever.
Right.
So you take those guys, and hopefully Gregory comes back. You got Dorrance Armstrong. You got. Hopefully Charles Tapper comes back healthy, and DeMarcus Lawrence kind of led the league. Well, didn't lead. He's like top 3 in sacks last year, and
he was second in the league.
Yeah, and Crawford is solid. So the Dallas, the Cowboys D line is better than it has been as of late. So I definitely feel you on that.
I think they're. I'm waiting to see what that guy. Tapper can do, man, because he's got all the traits, and then that guy that's been suspended is coming back.
Randy Gregory,
yeah,
the gangster. Let me show you something. Take a look at this right tackle right here. I'm back on this film. Look, take a look at this right tackle. Like 98 coming off the ball slow, and he's like, "Fam, you ain't touched me yet. All right, cool." And he's just gonna go right past him, dog. That's nasty.
That man thinking about dinner.
He's setting them up. He's setting them up with the slow move. And when you finally put hands on him, you dead as fried chicken, fam.
Hey, he said, "Hey, man, you want to meet me for dinner?"
Brother Law. Look, think about Randy Gregory though. He has been out. He has been out for 2 years though, but what made him good was his natural gifts, was his length, was his body contortion, the size of his hands, his natural speed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he'll probably be a little rusty, but Papa Ryan Marinelli gonna fix that for training camp and all that. So Randy should be good to go.
I think, but see, you got to taper the expectations because, like you said, the key thing is he's been off the field 2 years, so you can't have unrealistic expectations. What you want is somebody that could come in and give starters a breather and make an impact.
If he doesn't play a snap for the Cowboys, we don't really lose anything. It just is what it is. Or if he comes back and he's bad, we don't lose anything. But fam, if he's the cat that he can be.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God!
You bring him back slowly. I wouldn't even rush him. I would let him get himself back at his pace.
Mm-hmm.
I would not push him real hard. I will make sure he's in shape, and I will push it. I will let him go at his pace because, like you said, if we get that old Randy Gregory back, oh my goodness. Woo.
Hey man,
and Coney Ealy, I ain't even say his name, bro.
Coney Ealy might get cut, but whatever. For real, Coney Ealy might get cut.
You know what hurt him? He was playing in a 3-4 defense, and that's not his game, man.
Sure, but if you look at Lawrence and Crawford and Armstrong, him and Tapper probably going to be in a battle. Taco, who was drafted last year, we got a lot of guys, man. It's a lot of guys that can play in for us. So I just wouldn't be surprised if Coney Ealy didn't make the team. Yeah. Not a knock on him. It's just that the Cowboys ends are as deep as they ever been. God, look. What a minute, time. What? Yeah, man. Boy, look at this. Time out. Look at the right tackle. Look at Bobby Hart. Wait, go back. Look at the right guard now. Look at DJ Fluker. Oh God! Yeah. Now wait a minute. Go back. Go back. Look at the little tackle. Look at Eric Flowers.
Turnstile. Turnstile.
Yo, Corey, thanks for the call, man.
All right, bro.
Man, that's funny, man. Damn, that ain't funny, dog, but that's hilarious. 770. You watching Bobby Hart getting whooped tonight? What's happening?
What up, man?
What you got for the show?
Man, I was gonna ask you a quick question. What you think of the best top 5 offensive lines in the league, in your opinion?
The top 5 O-lines in the league? Yeah. I mean, this would be a lot better if the league, like, if the season had played out and I would have a chance to look back at it, but I mean, in passing, don't hold me to this, but Cowboys, Eagles, Titans, Raiders rebuilding, so I ain't really, whatever.
Yeah.
You know
We
what?
just drafted
The Bears seem to be compiling a solid group of guys. Plus, I mean, if you think about the Lions. They got they brought in T.J. Lane, Ricky Wagner. They drafted some guys. Ragnow, the kid from Oregon, Terrell Crosby. I mean, they got a solid little thing that they're growing. I mean, it just depends.
Yeah, because my thing is, I'm a Raiders fan.
Okay.
So I'm a Raiders fan by heart. I really don't like how we drafted those two tackles, man. Parker and Miller from UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
They just, I like their athleticism, but physically, man, they're not going to get it done.
Hey,
Get
man.
stronger real quick.
I hope Colton Miller's not trash, but it's gonna take him a while, man. I don't think technique is his problem. I don't think strength or skill or any of that is his temperament. He catches people. He doesn't punch people in the mouth. He's not mean. He's not nasty. Like some people, there was this one Raiders YouTuber that was like, "Look at Colton Miller finish this block," and I'm like, the dude fell and Colton Miller fell on top of him. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't how this works.
Yeah,
that ain't the same thing. And yes, Colton Miller has some good film versus Kansas State. He has some good film versus, I don't know, obscure university or whatever, but
no big competition.
Right. And that's why I pulled those two games from my film. I pulled Washington and I pulled Stanford. Those are the two best D lines I can find. And if you can't block them, fam, you going to the league. Like Von Miller gonna be lined up on you on the other side of you, dog. What are you doing?
Man, like twice a year, man. Go get my boy Derek killed out there, man.
I hope Derek don't get killed. I had a lot of love for Derek Carr, man. I just hope everything goes to look. What's your name, bro? 770. What's your name, dog?
Desmond Thomas, man.
I want you to look at your computer screen. I want you to watch this right tackle. Everybody in the chat box, watch the right tackle. If y'all watch my offensive line film, I always tell you not to oversell outside because you'll give up the inside. Man, look, you can tell Bobby Hart is in fear of his life by how hard he's kicking to the outside. But you can't kick that hard to the outside because you give up the inside, daddy-o. Come on. And then look, if I could just put some offensive line like lingo in your ear real quick, if you're gonna go that far outside, at least pound your post foot to recover inside. He stopped moving his feet. At this point, he stopped moving his feet. Look at him not moving his feet. Look at Bobby Hart not moving his feet. Damn. What else you got for the show, brother?
Yeah, man, watch me. This is my O-line coach back in my high school, man.
A word?
Yeah, because I'm going off to college to play O-line back in August. So, yeah, I love watching your show, man.
Okay, man. Appreciate you. Salute, brother. Thanks for calling the show, man.
All right, man.
Gotta love the O-line love. For real the God. What's happening, man? Yo, Vach, what's the answer to these RPO offenses? Pass rush. Pass rush and good coverage. And shutting down the run early enough that, nobody's afraid of the option. It's kind of like play action. You can't run play action if your run game ain't working. You know what I mean? Same deal. And plus, you got to play disciplined football, you just got to make sure everybody doesn't overcommit to anything. Dustin, Nick Chubb's the GOAT, right?
Yes, he is. Okay, and that matter of fact, how do you think Saquon Barkley's going to do behind this shitty-ass O-line? Like, this O-line is trash. It's going to be trash next year.
Oh, God.
Saquon's going to suck, and Nick Chubb's going to have way more yards. And we all know this.
Oh, God. I don't know, man. I'm really interested to see what kind of system the Giants end up running. You know what I mean?
It's going to be a shitty system.
Because
they didn't choose the right running back.
Their left guard and their left tackle are like day and night from each other. But their running back, I would say that Saquon Barkley would be dominant, mostly in a zone scheme. Can Saquon show up and play in a power gap scheme? You know what I mean? We'll see.
Nope.
We'll see. If I were the Giants, it'll be smart if you put him in a zone scheme, but Eric Flowers ain't best at the zone scheme. Will Hernandez will have to adapt to a zone scheme. Nate Solder's pretty damn good at zone. And your other two offensive linemen, I mean, I don't even know if they can play or not. Look at it, Dustin. Time out. Look at your computer screen right now. Look at your computer screen. Watch this. We'll get a snap, right? We'll get a snap. Look at the Samoan. Look at the angry Samoan flush Eli out the pocket and make him run, even though he's not fast. look at him make Eli run, dog, and he just get caught. My bad, Dustin. But yeah, man, I mean, look, I'm not ready to say that the Giants' offensive line is trash because it's 4 pieces on that line now that weren't there last year. So I'm not flat out ready to say that. However, I got to see it, prior to making any type of proclamations about these guys. You know what I mean? But if I had to guess, they might be trash, though, Dustin.
They're going to be trash. Hands down, they're going to be trash.
And you know what? As a Cowboys fan, I hope so, Dustin. I hope they terrible. Yeah. I hope, I
hope y'all's D-line does tear them up. I hope they hold Saquon to under 50 all-purpose yards.
Even
like
though,
I said, the Giants chose the wrong running back.
Dustin, I don't know if you watch your computer, but they so desperate they got Justin Pugh at right tackle, fam. And that ain't work.
I'm watching it.
And that ain't work. He the one that gave the sack up. What the hell going on? what the hell going on, man? Oh, man. Anyway, that's all you got for the show, Dustin?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Hey, man, thanks for calling, bro. Salute. That was Dustin from Georgia. He thinks Nick Chubb is the GOAT. Man, I just preface that by saying that Dustin from Georgia is a Georgia Bulldogs fan, if y'all didn't get the picture clear. Let's see. God damn. Look, Joe made the sack, but man, can we look at the left situation? Look at the left tackle right here, man. Is that Ingram? Is that Ingram and Eric Flowers? Look at this, bro. Okay, look, to be fair, the kick ain't bad from Eric Flowers, but I need him to cover more ground. See these short little choppy steps that he's doing? That's not going to make it against Melvin Ingram, especially when he lined up. Did I say Melvin? Melvin Ingram, especially when he lined up way out here. Take a look at this, man. He needs to cover a lot more ground because by the time you get to the point of attack, you're not in good position. You're not parallel with your opponent. You know what I mean? Now, what the hell is that? You're not parallel with your opponent. Now, if Ingram wanted to cross-face and get back inside, Flowers is in a cool enough situation where he could do that, but I don't know because he's leaning right now. Like, you see this guy on the right side of your screen blocking Joey Bosa? This is a cool little I'm not leaning, ready to block type situation. Eric Flowers look like he's ready to trip and fall the moment you touch him. And man, this dip and this rip is so nasty. You just see Ingram dipping that shoulder. He's going to find Eli, dip him out of the pocket, and he didn't get the sack, but Joey Bosa did. Joey Bosa did. Man, what are we doing here? In case y'all came in late, let me just explain what's going on. I was having a conversation, and I thought it was a mindful football conversation. I was just minding my own business, chilling. And I was assessing Saquon Barkley, and I was like, well, the Giants' offensive line, last year was kind of terrible. And this offensive line, this Giants fan said I didn't know what I was talking about. And I was stupid, and I don't know ball. And I never laced up or coached in my life. And Bobby Hart wasn't terrible, and Chad Wheeler was okay. Okay, I'm going to fix you. I'm going to fix you. And this is me fixing you. If you're brand new to my channel, some of the seasoned veterans of the Vach Lombardi conglomerate will tell you, Vach really don't make bold proclamations without backing up the facts, famo. Plus, man, it's always a good time to break down O-line film. It's always a good time to make fun of the Giants. What are we doing? What are we doing? Look, Joey didn't even tackle Eli. He just reached out and grabbed. Look. What are we doing, man? Oh, hell no. Wait a minute. With Hernandez, Fluker, Richburg, and Solder, they could have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Hey, man, don't do that. Hey, fam, don't do that. And watch this though, because I love this, right? Like Penn State's offensive line was terrible. Sure, but Saquon was running against Purdue and Michigan. You're not going to play against Purdue and Michigan. You about to play freaking, you know what I'm saying? Brandon Graham and DeMarcus Lawrence, dog. That's what you about to go against. Ooh. It's just getting more and more terrible. It's just getting more and more terrible. That's interesting. Now, granted, I haven't watched a lot of Chargers film this year, but to see Bosa and Ingram on the same side is very interesting. And you just see Joey just wreaking all kind of nasty ass whooping here. Joey just taking everybody lunch money. And we're going to see a free run by Ingram. That's nasty. That's nasty. Like C.Y. Phillips. That's nasty. That's so trash. Anyway. But yes, I totally agree. Penn State's offensive line was trash, but this ain't Iowa or Purdue anymore. It's big boy football here. Take a sip of the happy juice to get me through life. I'm going to wrap this thing up pretty soon. If y'all got any other questions or concerns, this is a Q&A. I just happen to be watching Giants offensive line film. You can call in. You want to talk about some quick looks, you can do that. You want to talk about your team, I'll talk about your team. Your team's draft, we can talk about your team's draft. You want to make fun of the Giants, let's run it for the cardio. How many sacks did the Chargers get against the Giants, fam? That's so aggressive. That's so nasty. Cardinal fan, 12 Land. What's happening, brother?
Hey, my brother. How are you?
What's happening, bro? I'm chilling, holding it down for the Doski Wolski and the Peasky Whiskey. What about you, man?
One question.
What you got?
Justin Pugh, got anything left in the tank?
He doesn't play for the Giants anymore, does he? Who does he play for?
I know he signed with the Cardinals.
Oh,
I'm just wondering. I didn't watch him a lot, so I didn't know why they let him go. He seemed like he was good back in the day, but I'm not sure what's up now.
You know what? He is a little older than he once was, and I haven't seen him give up many sacks in this film that I've been watching. I've seen him give up 2. One he was beat across his face on the inside, and on another one he was playing right tackle and he got beat. That's more so the coach's fault, putting him in a bad situation. But we'll see. The chat box saying Justin Pugh gets hurt all the time. I guess that's partially his problem. But I'm assuming that if he's healthy, I mean everything's good to go, I reckon.
I know his NFL rating dropped. NFL Madden rating dropped recently, so that's not a good sign either.
Are we really gonna have?
Hey, I'll get out of your hair, man. I just wanted to say one thing. Everybody watching right now, go to the Patreon.
Wow.
Drop a couple of dollars.
Wow.
This man's the real deal.
Wow.
Game, recognized game.
Wow.
Vach, thank you for everything you do, man. We appreciate it. Have a great day. God bless.
Damn. Salute to you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, that's the best caller right there. That's the best kind of caller right there. You want to call in, tell me I'm right, pat me on the back, say I'm the best, drop money in the Patreon, then inspire other people to drop money in the Patreon. That's the top tier call right there. That's the top tier call, famo. Anyway, I'm going to run through the chat box for a little bit. And you have one last opportunity to call into the show to get your point off, to say what you got to say. After that, I'm going to go plug up my Xbox, text my lady friend, and it's going to be a wrap, famo. Let's see what we got. We got a dub in the super chat. Pardon me. We got a deuce in the super chat. Anime Dolphin. What's up, brother? Dolphin guards were useless as Yamcha last year. Yamcha's not useless. Yamcha smashed Bulma. Yamcha just can't whoop nobody. That's all. Yamcha was a like, he went to the 15, like whatever like Pro Bowls is for baseball players. He went to 15 of them. Yamcha's amazing. What do you think about Nwosu with Ingram? And I forgot Uchenna Nwosu play for the damn Chargers. That's scary. I like Uchenna Nwosu. That's a lot of batted passes, man. That's a lot of instincts. That's an instinctual football player. I like Uchenna Nwosu. I'm done breaking down film, but I'm just gonna let it run in the background. We're just gonna watch Eli get sacked in the background while I read some of these comments right here. Let's see. Nate Solder just got hurt in OTAs. Oh no. Hopefully he'll be back. I don't wish injury on nobody. Plus, I want to play teams at their very best, and when you beat them, there's no controversy. But you watching the World Cup? Hell no. Hell no. Let's see. Once you start doubling the interior 3-tech, your offense is done, fam. Got to learn how to get rid of the ball quicker. Honestly, there's really not a solid way to double team 3-techs. Unless you put a running back into the mix, but I mean, that'll be silly. But that's what I like the most about 3-techs is that they predominantly are in one-on-one battles. If you have an end over the tackle, you can combo that end with the tight end and the tackle, right? If you have someone at 1-tech, a guard and a center can combo them. If you're at 3-tech, the guard and who and the guard is gonna double team a 3-tech. I mean, you can pull a tackle, but then that'll leave your tight end one-on-one with the defensive end, and that's trash. JT Sports Stories. Drop the deuce in the super chat. The access code is 309-1046 if you want to call in. It's in the chat box, and it's in the description. There's a number to call in if you want to call in. What do you think about X Woods at free safety? I got to see it. JT. I'm not really a huge fan of pretending like I know what's going on in that situation, but I got to see more film of him playing free. He played a lot of strong and nickel corner last year, so I know he can play that. But we got to see. What running back has the best chance to run for 1,000 and catch for 1,000? Not Zeke. Zeke ain't gonna catch for 1,000. Zeke might run for 2,000 for 2 or 19, but Zeke ain't gonna catch 1,000. Rashad, what up, bro?
Yo, what's good, my brother? How you doing?
Holding down for the Doski, Wolski, and the Peasky Weezy. What you got for the show?
Chilling. Yo, all right. So, I'm the seeker on YouTube. If you ain't noticed by now, right? So we all know Eric Flowers, Bobby Hart, Chad Wheeler. Mm-hmm. Adam Bisnewadi, Justin Pugh. Our whole O-line was trash. I'm not even going to sit here and deny any of that. But you got to look at the whole picture here too, though. They lose their top three receivers, injured by week 3, week 4. Right. So they're not running the ball. But when they did run the ball, they weren't terrible at running the ball. Right. So I mean, people saying, "Oh, Saquon Barkley's going to be trash behind the O-line." Stop it, dude. Orleans Darkwa averaged over 4 yards a carry with the same O-line. That's on the film right now.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have faith in the two players with the funny last names? Your new guard and your new right guard and center. Do you have faith in them?
I have faith. I don't know about Jalapio. I mean, Jalapio. They saying he's doing all right in OTAs or whatever, but Brett Jones was better than Weston Richburg was, and you seen all that money Richburg just got from San Francisco. Yeah. And Brett Jones was way better than him. He was good enough to where Richburg was healthy. Richburg got a concussion in week 4. He was healthy, and they just kept him on IR because Brett Jones did better than he did. So I mean, that competition, fine. Omame, I mean, he came from Jacksonville. They're a power run game. I mean, I'm not saying he's the best, but I'm sure he's going to be better than John Jerry.
So were the Giants a power run team or a zone running?
They weren't a run team because I mean Ben McAdoo wanted Eli to throw the ball 50 times a game. Mm. So I mean, when you got a terrible O-line and Eli's throwing the ball 50 times a game, of course he's gonna get lit up. And you see in the film, you got to run it right now. He's gonna get lit up every game. But I mean, the O-line was bad. I'm not going to sit here and say they were good, but as far as run blocking, hey, Orleans Dark, come on. Orleans Dark was a free agent still. No one picked him up yet. Averaged over 4 yards a carry with this O-line. This same O-line that was 11-5 2 years ago with the same dudes.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
like I say, we'll see. Because you know what? Because Darkwa may or may not have gotten off because they let him. Because I have this conversation with Cowboys fans all the time, and they say
there was no receivers.
They say, well, why Zeke and whatever when Alfred Morris did 4 point whatever a carry. Well, you allow Alfred Morris to get off in order to make the passing game happen. And if it's a bad passing game, then you get production, right? So maybe So we'll let Darkwa run just to shut down your dead passing situation, right?
But people and so just that fact right there, people saying, Barkley's gonna be trash. Who's that one dude that called? He's saying Barkley's gonna be trash. He's gonna be garbage, dude. They're gonna have to watch Barkley, and if they don't watch Barkley, that's fine. Barkley will run wild all day long. If Darkwa could run behind those dudes, Barkley is a better athlete and a better back than Darkwa is, and Barkley's gonna run wild. So no one's gonna just let Barkley run. And if you want to put 8 in the box and blitz every time, we're gonna have our receivers back, so it'll be fine too. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm excited for you, and I hope it works out. I just need you. I just need you to tell your fellow Giants fans, don't be out here defending Bobby Hart and Chad Wheeler. That's all.
Oh, I'll never do that. I would. Come on, man. Bobby Hart. He's a 7th rounder. Chad Wheeler's an undrafted, so I don't expect much from them to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You seem like a very rational, non-emotional Giants fan, so I can respect you for that. I salute to you and your points.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
No doubt. That's all you got for the show?
That's all I got, my brother.
Yes, sir. Salute. Thanks for calling.
All right, man.
Soldier's DNA. And Dustin, what the hell you want? You call in again. What you want, Dustin?
I had to call back because I was just hearing that Giants fan talk.
Okay.
The boy runs out of one formation. We haven't seen him run out of an I formation.
Oh boy.
Anything. He runs out of the same formation.
Oh boy. Call back, Rashad.
Saquon cannot do it all.
Rashad, call back. Rashad, call back. Dustin ain't playing with you. Go ahead. I'm listening to you, Dustin. Say it again. I'm listening, Dustin.
He can't run out of multiple formations. He runs out of the same formation.
Rashad, call back.
How are you going to say he's going to be great at the league when he runs in one formation?
Oh shit. Dustin, are you saying Saquon Barkley's going to be trash this year?
Yes, he is trash. He's going to be trash. He's not even the best back that was taken.
Oh, wait, time. Don't say nothing. Rashad, I need you to call back right now. Rashad, I need you to call back. Dustin, wait a minute. Now, you the homie, and I feel like I know where you about to go. Are you saying Nick Chubb is better than Saquon Barkley?
Nick Chubb is the best back that was taken in this year's draft, followed by Darius Guy, and then Saquon Barkley. Where the fuck is his name?
What are you saying?
He's the third best back. They took the third best back with the second overall pick. That's what I'm saying.
You just called him Saskatchewan Barkley. That's disrespectful. I dropped a damn pronunciation guide for the damn people that don't know how to say it. It's on my channel. Go. You mean to tell Saskatchewan? Darius Geis better than Saquon Barkley too? What are you saying, Dustin?
I'm saying that he's the third best back, and they drafted him way too high.
Okay, Dustin.
He cannot run out of multiple formations.
Okay, Dustin. Rashad say you full of it, and he about to hit you upside the head, and he about to pull your card. He need facts. Rashad, talk to this man, please.
So I'm on. I'm good. You can hear me?
You good? Go ahead.
Yes.
All right. So what do you say? You can't run out of multiple formations? Have you watched Saquon Barkley in his freshman year when they was the Power I team? Did you watch that?
Dustin, he talking to you?
When he's that big, he runs out of the same formation.
You didn't answer the question, though. Did you see him run out the Power I his freshman season?
If you put Nick Chubb in that same offense, Nick Chubb would have smoked him.
Nick Chubb has a torn up knee.
Nick Chubb is a better back.
Nick Chubb is torn up. Sony Michel is better than Nick Chubb.
He would have went higher than this bum.
He would have, but he didn't though. But he didn't. Sony Michel. But you're not used. How? Well, what facts? Tell me the facts.
Tell me the facts.
Is he can catch a little bit better, so he's a little bit more of a glorified running back wide receiver hybrid. Other than that, he ain't got shit on Nick Chubb, son. He don't run through people. He's big, but he don't run through people. He can do the same amount of bench presses as Nick Chubb, but he don't run through people. I mean, goddamn, what's
how big is Nick Chubb? How much does Nick Chubb weigh? How big is Nick Chubb?
How much he weigh?
Like 230.
Saquon is 230, but the thing is that Saquon's 230 and just listen.
He can run through people like Nick Chubb.
All right, are you done?
Why doesn't Saquon Barkley run through people? Rashad, talk to him.
Are you done? Saquon runs a 4.4, and he stumbled, and he tripped in his 40, and he ran a 4.4. He's 230, just as big as Nick Chubb is, and not only can he break tackles, but he can run around tackles.
He doesn't break tackles, though. He doesn't. And he said he doesn't want to be just a running back at the next level.
Rashad, get him.
He wants to be lined up in the slot. He doesn't want to take that punishment.
Why do you have to break? No, dude. When you're playing Josie Jewell, Saquon, you see what he did to Josie Jewell?
Rashad,
a first-round linebacker. Saquon could run right around him.
What are we doing?
He could run right around him. He could run through him if he has to, but why does he have to if he could run right around them? If they're not as fast as he is.
Damn.
Nick Chubb is the third running back.
All I'm saying is a back as big as him that runs out of one formation should have more to him than just being able to run around.
He just said he ran out of I formation. He
ran out of power I. He ran out of power I.
Going to run him down and catch him.
So he didn't run out of power I. I'm making that up. So if you go on YouTube and watch his freshman game against Ohio State, they wasn't running out the eyes.
Is he making this up, Dustin?
One season.
All right, so Saquon's the coordinator. He's the coordinator, so he has to decide if they run out the power I or if they run inside zone out of the shotgun.
My back hurt.
Saquon's the coordinator?
He runs mainly out of one formation. Nick Chubb can do it all. Nick Chubb has better stats.
Nick Chubb is the third running back. Nick Chubb is the third running back.
He would have had.
You forget Carlos Hyde is there and Duke Johnson. They just paid Duke Johnson.
Okay, let him pay Duke Johnson.
And they just paid Carlos Hyde.
Because once Nick Chubb touches that rock, he's running straight into the Hall of Fame.
That's it.
Oh, you're fucking high.
All right, Dustin, I just muted you. Rashad, I just muted you. I just muted both of y'all. Hold on. 770, what you got for the show?
He said Nick Chubb better than Saquon, man.
Wait a minute, let me get Dustin back on the phone. Wait a minute, don't go nowhere. Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
You not understand?
Wait a minute. Time out. Wait a minute. Rashad and 770. Yes, he just said Nick Chubb better than. He just said Nick Chubb.
Bro, what?
Come on, bro. Saquon could play four positions. Saquon could play four positions.
Saquon lines out wide, bro. Nick Chubb not line out wide,
dude. You don't
dude.
need to play different positions as a running back.
Saquon can play four positions. So Le'Veon Bell. So what's Le'Veon Bell then?
Le'Veon Bell's a pussy.
No, you say Nick Chubb ain't Le'Veon? Was you saying that?
Oh my gosh, bro! Is this real life, bro? This dude thinks it's still 1985, yo. He thinks the running back.
But Nick Chubb, he's gonna touch the ball this whole season, man. What you mean? Saquon is starting every game.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Okay.
But Baker Mayfield's gonna win Rookie of the Year because teams are gonna load the box to try to stop.
Dog, I know you. Oh my gosh, that's what happens when your team don't win.
No. Let me get you this. If we had Saquon instead of Nick Chubb in the Georgia-Alabama game, Georgia would have won that.
No.
Jesus.
Simple.
What are you saying?
Straight up.
Are you saying that if Saquon Barkley was in the national championship, wait a minute.
They win the game.
Dustin, let me mute you, dog.
Georgia would have won that. Simple. If Saquon was in instead of Nick Chubb.
Facts.
Whew. Thank y'all for calling, man.
Browns fans, man.
I just got a 50 spot in the super chat from Dead for Life. That's my man Keon. What up, Keon?
Come on, man.
This man wild. Saquon just loves to go around you rather than going through you. But he can run through you if he decides to. Thanks for the super chat, fam. Woo.
Saquon 230. He ran a 4.4 and slipped.
Rashad,
Come on, man.
Rashad, thanks for the call, fam.
Yeah, all day, my brother, all day.
You definitely put on for your city. 770, you are platinum. Let me type your name in. What's your name again, Doc?
Desmond, man.
Desmond. Okay. Des, you are platinum. Next time you call in, you going to the top of the list. Salute to you. You put on for your city, sir. Salute to you.
All right, man. No problem.
Whew. Good show. Good way to wrap up a good show. I wasn't even going to do this tonight. Woo. Oh, man. Thanks to everybody that came through. Thanks to the Giants fans. Thanks to Saquon Barkley. Thanks to what the boy name? Corey Hart. What's his name? Bobby Hart. Bobby Hart and Chad Wheeler. Let me go in the chat box, show some love up in there. Dead for Life, Keon Weaves. You know you a legend out here, bro. Beautiful Aries. What's up, mama? Demetrius, salute to you, dog. Aaron. Chris, Niles, Sam Pena, what up? Greg Castillo, Chris Wyatt, Wavy. Thank y'all for tuning in. Cornelius, you a legend. What's up, bro? Oh, for real to God. Thanks for tuning in. Chris Wyatt. I don't know if I said it was up to you yet, Chris Wyatt. You have in this chat box. Steven Benzick, you a legend. Salute to you, sir. Who else, dog? Sports Guru 80. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Look, leave a like on this video if y'all haven't. I think it's fun when we can get together and have fun, friendly sports banter in this way. You know, whether it be me breaking down film for, you know, I'm mostly proud of the Giants fans that stuck through this, you know, even though I purposely came here to bash last year's Giants offensive line. We had enough rational fans in the way that, hey, that's not our offensive line anymore. Let's make fun of that last year's Giants offensive line. I'm with that. So much respect to the New York Giants fans for being rational enough to have fun with us tonight. Plus, I think we got some solid offensive line lessons in. You know, it's always good when I can come in and teach offensive line. Salute to everybody in the chat box. Salute to everybody that called in. Dustin, Desmond. Salute to Rashad. All those that called in. Somebody else called in too. Cardinal fan 12 Land. Him too. Salute to it. And hey, man, leave a like. If you disliked it, if one of the 6 people that may dislike this video, do that too. Vash, been saving a question for you for a minute that I think might be surprised by. What's your question, Jared? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm saying comment for those that may watch this on demand or whatever. But so hit that sub button. Hit the little bell next to the sub button so you can know when I drop random live streams and videos in the middle of the week just like this. And salute to the Patreon. Salute to the Super Chatter. Salute to everybody that comes together and make this thing a thing. You know, we just gaining a lot more clout and respect by the day. You know, integrity is what it's all about, man. And my movement is basically about teaching football, keeping integrity, keeping football, and presenting it the way that it's supposed to be presented, and that's real as possible. No filter. We don't do we don't read tweets on this show. We don't do fashion on this show. We keep it as football as we possibly can. We don't do politics on this show. You know what I'm saying? Sports, football, politics. We don't do that. We keep it real. We keep it raw. We keep it authentic. You know what I mean? With that being said, I'm Vash Lombardi. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whiskey. I'm about to go to bed and get ready for the day job tomorrow. All right? Peace, y'all. Salute.